give a type of money that can only be spent for a specific number of reasons. And some worry about that state control or whatever. But like in this particular narrow use case, you want to give checks to individuals to get the economy moving again. Yeah. So if you think of programmable money that expires if you don't spend it.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event, and now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But of course, you have to do your own research. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, guys, we have Bitcoin and cryptos pulling back. Do not forget we have options tomorrow. Now we have a dormant Bitcoin whale transfer 60 million after 9 years. And it has over 176 million in the wallet. And then remember, last month, we had a Bitcoin whale that woke up after 11 years. So we know it's still a lot of wallets that are sitting dormant. But guys, do not forget to watch the video I did last night with Coinbase's Brian Armstrong and Elon Musk. But we have Coinbase gets the license in Bermuda. And guys, we know Brian Armstrong has stated he may leave the U.S. But guys, we know this is all part of the movie, all part of the plan. Now, guys, we have EU passes the crypto regulation as it hopes to set the global standard. And what did I tell you? Crypto regulation is going to be global. Remember, the whole point of the fourth industrial revolution is to take the power away from the U.S. dollar, bring in the machines to have an even playing field. And with the machines taking over the economy, it gives the NWO even more power, but it gives the sheep the illusion of freedom. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which they're pushing down. We have the dollar down. And like I stated, guys, we have options tomorrow. And then, of course, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. Now, we have Societe General crypto subsidiary Forge launches Coinvertible, a euro stable coin on Ethereum. And now that the EU has regulation, guys, we know it's time to build. And we know the central banks and the Fed are going to fund it. Now, guys, we have the Fed repo at $2.2 trillion, and we know the central banks are raising rates and running off the balance sheet in order to destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And guys, that's all we're getting from the mainstream media is AI. And we see all these corporations are rolling out the machines. So while the masses sleep, the NWO builds. And then, guys, we know they need that crisis in order to bring in the machines. And we have the distraction of the debt ceiling, but then again, we also have the drums are beating. So we clearly see where this movie is headed. And that's the reason why it's so important for you to educate your friends and family. And you stand in the lab. Because, guys, we know the NWO is about to pull off something shortly. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale. It's in about $25 billion. Now we have the biggest Bitcoin options exchange, Deribit, to launch zero-fee trading. And guys, we know Binance was doing it and stopped it. Now they're taking their place. But getting over into a little crypto news. And again, guys, make sure you watch the video last night I did on Elon and AI. But we have OpenAI has until April 30th to comply with EU laws. And we see no regulation about AI in the United States because we know they want it to run rampant so the machines can take over the economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Microsoft Azure Marketplace integrates on-ramp blockchain data. And guys, we know Microsoft has been in this space from the beginning. The only thing you have to do is look at the funding rounds. Funding rounds are done behind the curtain. No one's looking at that. Always follow the money. Now we have crypto exchange BitGet sells Lithuania crypto registration. And guys, we know I don't care what country you go to, they all have a plan for the digital transformation. And we have blockchain infrastructure provider Ox Labs rolls out new line of APIs, which will allow developers the tools to build financial products on crypto rails. And remember, guys, the NWO doesn't want to reinvent the wheel. They just want these same products on blockchain. So therefore, the machines are running it. And speaking of not reinventing the wheel, we have Maple Finance launches pool for U.S. Treasury yield. And guys, we know DeFi is definitely the new banking. And I know a lot of you sent me this information in my Patreon. We have A16Z. Andreessen, my guy. A16Z backed Ironfish launches privacy-focused mainnet blockchain. And guys, we know how important privacy is going to be in the new digital transformation. And then lastly, guys, we have A16Z, my guy, says is working on an optimism-based roll-up called Magic. And guys, we know Optimism is trying to build out a super chain. And Magic is going to be helping out the ecosystem. And guys, we know the NWO wants this space seamless before they bring it to the masses. We know they don't want critical thinkers. They want them to be able to scan and keep it moving. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks, And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.